Hey moms, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Liz and this is Simply Homeschool. So if you're returning, you guys know that I've been talking about my new curriculum for my third grader and I'm so excited, you guys. Do you guys feel like me when you start getting those boxes in and you're just like, yay? That's how I feel. I don't know, it's weird. And then I get into it and then I start doing the school year and it's wonderful. And then the end of the year, you're just like, I need to start planning the next year, and you still have like 2-3 months left of school. I don't know, that's me. I don't know if I'm crazy. I don't know if you guys are crazy. I don't know if we're crazy together. But anyways, so right now I am super excited to share with you guys what I've decided to do for my third graders upcoming school year. If you guys are a returning subscriber, thank you guys so much for continuing to show me support and clicking on those thumbnails and watching my content. I hope it's helpful. Whatever it does, I hope it's positive in your life. So today I'm super excited to jump into this with you guys and show you guys. And if you are returning, you know that I am an Labeca mom, that I have done Labeca since we started homeschooling. But today is different, you guys. I'm going to show you guys some things that I have changed up. I hope you guys just don't get mad at me. I'm not a traitor. I swear, I love Labeca. I honestly love Labeca. I feel like it's such a great curriculum and it's taught my daughter so much and it's taught me so much. But you know, through the last few years, I have found things that we want to change, and that's okay. That's okay for any of us to do at any time. So I hope that you guys like this video. I hope it encourages you guys if you guys have been feeling kind of on the fence about changing curriculums or not sure about if you want to buy a curriculum. You know, you just kind of have to do it. You just kind of have to make that step, you know, just do it. But I am a little nervous. I'm not even gonna lie. I am kind of stepping out of my comfort zone here, but I'm just going where I feel like I'm being led, and this is where I'm being led. So let's jump into it. Okay, so starting off, this is the grade 3 video manual. Now I am doing video led, but I'm not going to be doing the full curriculum. So this is the kit that I purchased from Labeca. Now with this, when it's a partial curriculum with third grade, you cannot purchase DVDs. Well, not purchase them, but rent them. They only offer streaming with, I believe, first and second grade. Or I'm sorry, third grade. Second grade and third grade is streaming. So we're gonna be doing streaming this year. I'm a little nervous because I've heard that you can't like fast forward or stuff like that, and we usually do that. But with these subjects that I've chosen, I don't think I need that. That on these subjects. Anyways, I'm getting off topic, you guys. You know me if you've been on my channel before. If you're new here, you'll get to know me, you guys, real quick. Okay, so this is the video manual. What it is it's a breakdown, and it explains to you each day, each lesson, what pages you're going to be working on, what tests they're going to be taking. Any information for the teacher basically is going to be in this. It's going to be your best friend. I've said it before, and I use this as a guide. Now, it in the back it has like a little appendix, and it has extra work for your children to do. You can choose if you want to do that or not. It's just completely up to you and how your schooling is. And then it also gives you tips on, you know, how you're grading and different guidelines that you need to follow. If you are interested in seeing a deeper look into this book, I am going to be doing flip throughs like I've done on my previous videos. Now, if you're a mama out there looking to see Labeca's first grade, second grade, and 6th grade curriculums, I have the full curriculums on my channel. I have made playlists for them, so you can go to that specific grade and see everything that comes in the curriculum, and you can even click on videos that show each and every book so you can see inside the book at, you know, a closer look. I'm a very visual learner, so when I'm purchasing things, I like to see exactly what I'm getting. Are you guys like that out there? I don't know. I feel like I don't know if I'm too much or what, but I like that. So this is my video manual. That's going to be my best friend. From that, what I purchased. Now, let me tell you what this includes. Let me tell you the exact name. I just pulled out my little Labeca catalog. I love this thing. I'm going to be doing a flip through of this to kind of give you guys ideas of how to purchase and what you can mix and match, and try to give you guys pointers if you need them. I'll try my best. You know, it's kind of hard. Everybody likes different things, so I will try my best. Okay, so looking at this, we got the video subject kits and we got the language arts and Bible kit. Okay, so it comes with the streaming. It comes with, so I have a bunch of books here, you guys. Okay, so first off, it comes with language. So language arts. So here is the language workbook. This is going to be the workbook that your child works through the lesson. It'll show you at the bottom right hand page or the back left hand page what lesson you're on, and then they're just going to work through this. And then here is the teacher key. So this is the exact book as the textbook that your children are going to get, or child, but it just has the answers in here. And that's what this is. And then it comes with the quizzes and test book. You guys, okay. If you guys have been on my, hold on, let me get through this. Okay, so this is what your child's gonna get each week for their quizzes and tests. And then you're gonna have your quizzes and test teacher key. Okay, real quick. So, when you guys organize for the year, if you are the type, like me, that has to do the filing system, you want to purchase your books unbound, okay? I made the mistake and I got bound. I thought I clicked on unbound, and by the time I checked out, I realized, oh my gosh, I did not get them unbound. So I tried to email them, but it was too late and they had already put it aside to ship or something, I don't know. And I don't want to go through the hassle of shipping it back and all that, especially with everything that's going on. So I'm going to rip these books up, but I'm telling you, it'll save time. If you're planning on doing the filing system and you need the pages separate, get them unbound. Helpful tip. Okay, so moving on from the language, we're going to do reading. So again, if you guys have followed me, you know that last year we did not really follow through the reading curriculum. This year we may, as like our base, if you know things don't go back to semi-normal, where my daughter can go back to her book club. So we may stick to the curriculum, and then I'll just have, you know, different read alouds and things to read during the year. I'm not exactly sure, but this came with the kit. Okay, so it comes with your reading teacher key. So this has each and every book in here, the questions and answers, okay, to everything you want to ask your child when they're reading. Then it comes with 11 books. So all of these readers come with the curriculum. So just to tell you what they are. On the Bright Side, Among the Animals, The Swiss Family Robinson. Have you guys ever been to Disneyland? If you have, they used to have a Swiss Family Robinson tree house. It got changed to the Tarzan tree house, but it used to be the Swiss Family. Anyways, just a little, you know, I don't know. Okay, so what is this? Treats and Treasures, Through the Seasons, Heroes and Helpers, Pilgrim's Progress, Pilgrim Boy, Secret in the Maple Tree, My New Song, From Shore to Shore. So those are the books that come along with it, and then the reading key is where you're going to ask your question. The reading comprehension, this comes along with it. You're going to have the actual reading comprehension, for your child, and then this is what it looks like on the inside. So it's just, you know, a little, so it's just a story that they're going to read, and then they're going to have questions on the back. I don't think that's the right back, but it'll look like that. Let's see, is it just stories? Last year she had like little posters to read from, and I think like an invitation, and these are mainly just stories. She's getting older, so it's not, you know, but it comes with this. And then it comes with the teacher key. So again, it's everything in that book, except you're going to have explanations and answers in here. Also, for this set, it came with the Writing with Phonics. So my daughter loves writing, and I wanted to keep her in Labeca's writing so it stays the same and it's consistent and nothing changes, so she's not confused. So I went ahead and purchased their writing. Another thing that I had purchased from them, it was the spelling and poetry. We're gonna keep all of the language together. Like I said, I like the way they do their spelling words. There's enough of them, I feel, and I just like it. And you know, their poetry, their poetry's their poetry. So we did this, and the spelling looks like this. So they get a list each week. And let's see, they have 20 words this year. I thought it was like 17 last year for second grade. But they have 20 this year. Let's see if it stays the same. And then it starts off with 3 vocabulary words, and then it goes up to 5. So that's a little bit of a difference from second grade to third grade. Okay, and then for their poetry, this is what, oh wow, this is a long one. They're getting longer. So that is their poetry. That's what it looks like. I have to figure out how I'm going to be organizing our curriculum this year. I don't know if I'm going to still be doing the filing system. I will be doing something because I don't want 100 books. That could overwhelm me. So I'll figure it out. You guys will see that though, because I'll be posting it. But to get through all of this, it's going to take me probably a good couple weeks. Or more than a couple weeks. Maybe a couple months. Okay, so let's see. I think that for the most part, let me show you what I got as add-ons. So you can get add-ons through Labeca, and my daughter loves the charts. We have flashcards. I feel like she did not use those as much as her charts. So I went ahead and got her the teaching charts. What? The teaching charts. So it shows like the writing process and parts of speech and proofreaders marks. So I thought that this would be helpful to her or for her, I think it'd be helpful for me, you guys. See what I'm saying? Like, oh, okay. Arithmetic teaching charts. So when you are in first and second grade, those charts stay the same. Some of kindergarten actually does too, I believe. But this here, they need all new charts for third grade. So I decided to get this. I felt like these would be really helpful for her. So that is what that looks like. Okay. So I wanted to mention in the whole language arts curriculum, it does come with Bible. So they will still be learning Bible from the teacher, but myself and my daughter have really, like, we read the Bible together and we talk about it. But I asked her if she would rather have me teach her the Bible, and she was really interested in that, and I felt really interested in that too. I feel like it's such a great thing to bond with your child, especially over God. So what I did on the side, and you totally do not need to do this, but I want to have a little bit more of a parent-led base through our homeschool. So I went ahead and I purchased the Bible curriculum here, and this just breaks down what lessons I need to do, what pages and things like that, just to kind of keep me on track so I don't fall behind. And then I got the set of flasho cards, you guys. Or flasha-cards, I think it's called. I'm so excited for these. I don't know if you guys have ever seen these, but it comes with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, okay? So what it is, I'll tell you what they are first, okay? Or which ones they are. So it comes with Esther. I love the story of Esther, you guys, and I love the story of Ruth. So great. Okay, so the parables of Jesus, and these are series 1 and series 2. And then we have Salvation series. We have the book of Daniel. Who loves the book of Daniel? That's such a great story. Ezra and Nehemiah. Crucifixion and Resurrection. Elijah. I think that's how it's pronounced. Yeah, Elisha. First Christmas and First Thanksgiving. We have David in the Hiding. in hiding. Oh my gosh, David in hiding. And then young David. And we have Life of Samuel. So what these are is they're basically lessons. Okay, so I want to say that they come with 4 and 5 lessons. Okay, so it depends. So this one has 4 lessons in this book. So inside here, you're going to see photos. Really pretty pictures in here. Okay. So then what comes along with that is in the middle of the photos, because there's pictures on the front and pictures in the back. So once you get to the middle, it's going to be the actual lesson that you're going to be reading to your child. So right here is the lesson 1. So it'll tell you what you need to read to your child, and then different topics to talk about or questions, and then it tells you what photo to go to, and on the photo it has like little numbers on the bottom so you know where to go, and then you just kind of use this to correspond with what you're reading about. So I'm super excited about these, and if you know me and my channel, you know I'm gonna rip these books apart. Not rip them. I'm not gonna rip them apart, you guys. But I am going to take them apart, and I'm going to do something with the pictures. I'll probably laminate them or something, because I really don't want these to get ruined, and I want to be able to use these for my son. So I'm going to figure out a way to keep these grouped together as lessons, but have them protected and easy to use. Because I don't want to be reading through it and me showing her the photo. I want the photo out in front of us probably while I'm reading it. So I'm super excited for Bible. So this also gives me the option, you know, on days that are tougher than others, or if I'm working with my son or he's not cooperating, I can still have her watch the video, and then maybe we could talk about it later. You know, it just kind of gives me a little bit more of wiggle room, if you must. Okay, so moving on from Labeca, I have talked to you guys about I wanted more hands-on with the science. So my daughter did a co-op this year, and for the first part of the co-op she did astronomy, and for the second part she did botany on top of us doing Labeca. So it was a lot of work. Okay, so with her co-op she used Apologia. If you have never heard of Apologia, they have awesome science curriculum. I loved it. This is the science that she started off with her co-op. Now, a book like this you're supposed to use for the full year, and all you work through is astronomy. So depending on how yourself or your child is with learning, if you don't think that they would be able to sit through a whole year's worth of astronomy, then I probably wouldn't suggest Apologia. Now, this is more like a mastery type of learning instead of a spiral. With Labeca, it's a spiral, so they touch on astronomy, then they touch on animals and the habitat, and you know, stuff like that, and they kind of just rotate through. With Apologia, it's one subject per year. So for instance, this should just be 1 year. So I am so excited. We did this, what I was saying is she did this with her co-op, but they did it so fast. I don't feel like she got what she needed out of this, and it's a pretty hard read. She did it for 2nd grade this year, and I feel like next year will be so much better, but she has truly fallen in love with astronomy, you guys. Like, she loves space, anything space. She remembers everything she learned. Well, not everything, but she remembers a lot of it. So I know she loves it, and so me and her talked about it, and she really wanted to do this again. So we're gonna work through the Apologia for astronomy. Let me just show you guys. So this is a Christian-based science, and they did it so well, you guys. I can't even tell you how much I really love it. So just getting started through the book. They have lessons, and then they have hands-on, which I love. They have a lot of hands-on. It just kind of tells you what you need at the beginning. Again, if you guys want to see more in depth, then I will be doing flip-throughs. But this is the first part of the curriculum. So it has a verse here at the top in the blue, and then it has the lessons, and then they put little verses throughout. You guys, I just love it. I really love this. I loved it. Okay. So as much as I can keep saying I love it, I'm going to move on because you guys know I love it. So that is the actual work text that we'll be working through. And when she did her co-op, they did that, and then they just had little activities that they did, or the experiments, and they only did a few of them. There are so many throughout that book. It's awesome. If you're hands-on and your child is, that is a good one to go to. Here is the Apologia journal notebook, or notebooking journal, I'm sorry. She did not have this for her co-op, so I'm super excited to get this for her. So what it basically is it is her workbook basically for the textbook. So I'll just show you a little bit of it. Let's get past the suggested daily stuff. Okay, so in the notebook, she will be having some copy work. Like this is copy work with a verse from the Bible. And then so here she has like a crossword puzzle. And then I think that there is, what's your favorite part of the lesson? She has to write it and draw it. It's a lot of more creative writing, I would say. This is make a solar eclipse, what I did, what I learned, and then here is the sun vocabulary, lift the flap. So just different activities that she gets to put together. I don't know, you guys, I'm super excited for this because it's not like a normal sit down, answer questions from a book. She kind of got bored with that. So she wanted something more hands-on, and we really liked this, and I felt like we blew through it and she didn't get out of it what I want her to get out of it. So we are doing Apologia. That is so exciting. History. You guys, I found a history curriculum that looks so cool. Okay, so it is not really a traditional take on history. It is more Charlotte Mason. Mason, is that her name? Yes, Charlotte Mason. It sounded weird when I said it. Charlotte Mason. So it's not so text booky. Do you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. I love that type of curriculum, but I just wanted a little bit of change. And this is something that I'm going to be teaching my daughter. So I got our Star Spangled History. Okay, so this is by Knotgrass, and that's the company. I believe it's a family-owned company, which is really cool. So this is our Spangled Story. It comes with 2 textbooks. So it comes with this one and part 2. This is from the beginning of time, and this is to present. So what happens is for the first quarter or the first semester, we'll be working through book 1, and then for the second semester, we'll be working through part 2. So what it is it's so cool, you guys. So this is the front page. Isn't it beautiful? I just love it. And then it kind of breaks down what you need to do. And then it goes through your lessons. So there's 3 lessons in a week. Okay, I'm not going to tell you guys all the details because I'll do a flip through because that's going to take too long. So in this first book here, it's going to start with the beginning of time. It talks about Adam and Eve, and then it talks about the Tower of Babel and how everybody got their own languages and how God, spread us across the world. So, and then it gets, look at these beautiful, I don't know, you guys, I just love this. And this one. This is the front cover. This is more present. And then here's some of the pictures. Look how cool that is though, you guys. I just love it. Okay, so I'll show you guys a closer look in the flip throughs. It also comes with this Rhythms and Rhymes book. And this is basically poems and songs that you can do along with the lesson that it goes with. It comes with this timeline, which I thought was so cool. When I showed it to my daughter, she was so excited about it. So what you would do is it would just tell you what page to go to in your timeline in your workbook. And it has this little timeline here. And it just goes through the different years. See how cool that is? I love it. I just love it. I really think that these things are really cool, just so that when you're reading to them, when you're done reading, you show them stuff like this, and it just kind of brings things to life, Also, it came with this student workbook, So it's kind of like a Charlotte Mason style as well. You have your questions to answer. There's a lot of drawing, or they could draw and then write. That's what I'll have my daughter do because she's in 3rd grade. So instead of just drawing a picture, I'll have her explain the picture as well. There are, you know, she has to draw things onto here and write. There's some questions on this page. So it all just correlates with the workbooks. So I love this idea. It's more like a journaling style, which I like. It'll be different for her. So that is all of our history. Now, they do have a little bit of geography in there, but I don't feel like it's enough. Now, I don't know for sure because I have not done it. I'm just speaking on what I've seen by just looking at it. So for geography, because the history did not come with the geography that kind of goes with it, and we didn't go with that route with Labeca, I found this on Rainbow Resources. It is a random workbook. It's pretty big, but it's maps and geography. It's for grades 3 through 6. And it comes with maps and map skills, grid maps, United States geography, United States regions, North and South America geography, and global geography. So I was just thinking that this would be perfect for what we're learning in history because we're learning all about America, USA, North America. So this is what it looks like inside. It's really nice. And it looks pretty fun. My daughter looked at it while we were looking online and she liked it. So I decided to get this for her. And what I was thinking is when, say, she's learning about Alabama, we will flip to the state of Alabama and we will learn mapping on Alabama. So it is going to take a little bit of my time trying to actually plan them out more than what I do with Labeca, but I think it'll be really fun for her and I'm super excited for the change. So that is geography. Health. I like health through Labeca. So what I went ahead and did is I got the health lesson plans. This does come with the science, but we're not doing science with them, but I figured it doesn't really matter. I wanted to spend the extra money on this just so that I had the lesson plans to keep her on track. So with the health, I know that they only have 10 weeks, I believe, of health. I know that that's how it was for 2nd grade, so I'll have to check 3rd grade. So we won't have health throughout the whole entire year, but we will have it for a few weeks, or a few months, I should say. So I went ahead and got her the Health, Safety, and Manners book. I love the manners that they teach in these books that some, you know, lessons don't teach on or touch on, so I like that, and the safety is good too. And then I got her the quizzes, tests, and worksheets. And then the quiz test worksheet test key. And then this is the answer key to text questions. So this is the answer key for this book here. So those go together. So I got health through Labeca. When I ordered, what I did was I ordered the Language and Arts Bible Curriculum Kit with video. Okay, so it's like a video led. And then what I did was I ordered this by itself. And then I ordered these by themselves as add-ons. So each one of these I ordered as an add-on. And then what I did was I ordered the whole Bible curriculum. So this and the flashcards I ordered as a whole kit. So that was the Bible kit for 3rd grade. And I think that's how I ordered those. Okay, so those were through Labeca. And then the Apologia, I already had my Apologia astronomy book. So we already had this from last year. So all I needed to do was purchase this. And then that I purchased through Rainbow Resources when I purchased this, because I purchased a few add-ons and like stuff for us to do to add on to the curriculum for fun. And it was free shipping if I had a certain amount. So I figured I would just buy the journal with Rainbow Resource stuff so that I wouldn't have to pay for shipping. I'm always trying to catch a deal, you guys. You have to doing curriculum, because you guys can spend so much money on curriculum. So do what is the best for you. And then the history, the Star Spangled History story, I purchased that through knotgrass.com. So what I was planning on doing is, like I mentioned, that we don't always do the readers through Labeca, but what I'm thinking is, because I did not purchase the literature set that goes along with the history that you can do for reading, because it's all intertwined together, I was thinking that I could look at these books, because this looks like it may take place in like one of those times, and maybe we could read this as either a read aloud or her reader to go along with the history. Same thing with this Pilgrim Boy. That'll go perfect with history. So to find the time, or Pilgrim's Progress, I just need to read and do a little bit of research to figure out which ones we can read while doing history and what lessons. So it is going to take a little bit more of my time trying to plan it out, but I just want it to be fun for her, you know, and I want it to be more engaging for her. I think that's it, you guys, but this is what we have here, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions or you have anything to comment about, don't forget to comment down below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe, that like, and the notification bell. It helps me so much. Also, what else? I hope this helped you guys. I hope it wasn't like all over the place. I'm not used to doing it when there's different random things, so I hope it helped. But anyways, you guys, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you guys are being safe and staying healthy. So be blessed always.